Hello, Vana community. This is Sean with another video, and for this video, it's going to be new pickups to for my collection, July, August 2026. Some of these came in a little bit before the Buffalo Bash. I went there mid-July. Great time, great people there in Buffalo. My last video, it showed the vast, great amount of records that I picked up, probably way too many. Yeah, between Black Dots Records and also Revolver, two great stores there in Buffalo. Thoroughly enjoyed that experience. First VC meetup. Loved everybody there. And so I had to take a little respite of the VC. So this is my first video back in quite some time. I haven't really been watching any VC related videos. So I look to get back in the swing of things here. But not till Tuesday, because today's my anniversary, 30 years with my wife, Kirsten. So we're going to celebrate that till Tuesday. But anyway, I'll get started with this video. And I got quite a collection here. I added 3 albums for the Rolling Stones. One just came in, so I won't be showing that. But I got Rolling Stones, Out of Our Heads. Rolling Stones, I think this is 1965. And then his set, what is this called? Their Satanic Majesty's Request, with the OG I can't say that word, cover there. I also picked up that album from the Rolling Stones, but starting with Out of Our Heads. This one is a 1965, I want to say, album, and it's got 7 cover songs on this album. I think it's a fine album. My favorite songs off this one, of course, it's got Satisfaction on it, which is a classic. But Play With Fire, to me, is a great 9 out of 10 song for me off this album. My favorite song off this album. Also, The Last Time is just really great off this third song on side A. So those will be my 3 favorite. UK has a different cover and I think a different song lineup than the US version. So maybe at some point I'll get the UK cover. It's got 2 Otis Redding cover songs on this one. It's got Marvin Gaye song on this one, Hitchhike. Sam Cooke, Good Times, on here as well, a cover song from them. But also another great song off this one is The Under Assistant West Coast Promotion Man, which is a long title for a song title. But really love that song off this one as well. And this is would scare off some people in the VC who care audiophile type channels, because it's big and bold. I got some animal hair on this, but it's big and bold, digitally remastered from original master recordings. When I say animal hair, it's my dog. Yeah, but it sounds like one of the best records I have in my collection. Don't let the digitally remastered scare you off. It's a London label, and really thrilled to get this one in my collection. I think this is released in the 1980s, but I feel like I found a great version of this album with this one here, Out of Our Heads, Rolling Stones. And so the next one I'll show is Majesty's Request, and if I can get that in later. So Majesty's Request. This one is a little bit strange to me. Many songs I like and many songs I don't like. It's kind of like a mixture. I guess it's supposed to be a psychedelic album. I think this came out right around the same time as the Beatles album. Was it Help? I think it came out around the same time as Help. But yeah, this is the songs I really love off this one though are She's a Rainbow, which is, I guess everybody knows that one from this album. If anybody knows a song from this album, it's She's a Rainbow. I think that's a great song. 2000 Light Years from Home is very good off this one. Really enjoy that one. On With the Show is a kind of part 2 of She's a Rainbow off this one. 2000 Man and In Another Land is very good. Yeah, Citadel, I'm not too much of a fan on. The Gomber, I'm not too much of a fan on. The Lantern, But yeah, I think if you're into psych, those might be your favorites off this one. But for me, it's not quite as good as the first album I'll show, Under Our Heads, or Out of Our Heads. But yeah, Rolling Stones, that's a very great album to add to my collection. For an OG, I picked it off a seller off Whatnot and got a really great price on it. Really thrilled with the price I paid. I think it was $13 plus whatever, $4.50 shipping, something like that. So yeah, great gatefold here. I love the album artwork. I like how they take that album artwork and put it to the back cover as well. I think it's a good touch. Lyntrical, I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. Cover is very unique to this one. So really a good piece to pick up to add to my collection there for the Rolling Stones. Okay. All right, and I'm thrilled to get 2 compilations from the Blue Airplanes. These were quite pricey. I think one was $38 and the other one was like $33. I figured I'd swipe them up because I think it's going to be hard to obtain these albums in the future. I don't think they press that many in the States or available in the States. I picked these. I had to go to Amazon to pick these up. The other sellers on my preferred vendors like Discogs and eBay were a lot higher, or significantly higher, really, about in the 40s. So I just went ahead and got them from Amazon. And this is 25 tracks. It's called Magical Realism, The Best of the Blue Airplanes, 1985 to 2025 is the name of the album. And it's 25 tracks, including classics, rarities, and fan favorites. It's the first career-spanning collection by Art Rock Institution, The Blue Airplanes, reading off the hype sticker. It's a double vinyl, plus a bonus 7 lyric sheet insert and new sleeve notes by Gerard Langley. And that's what's really good about this album, is the sleeve notes. It's really interesting to read the liner notes in this, and it does come with a 12-inch single as well, which has 2 additional great songs on it, which is Lover and Confident, and also Tiger Burning Bright. It's the 7-inch here. And they are truly art rock in the sense that they are huge fans of art, and many of their song lyrics are about art. Gerard Langley is himself a poet, I feel, and his lyrics reflect that. And if I could figure out how to get this back in, I'd be a happy person. Yeah, so most of these songs are well-known songs from the early part of their career, which were, I'd say their Blue Airplanes peak was 1989, early 90s, where they really they opened for REM in the 1989 tour, and then they opened for Sushi and the Banshees in a 1991 tour. And so I think that's when they peaked. Michael Stipe, Ebo the Letter, was inspired by Gerard Langley's lyrical style, which is kind of a spoken word type style. And but he also sings in a lot of songs that's in a different manner, just normal singing, and they have a totally different vibe than the normal vocal style from Gerard Langley. And for instance, the song Fun is one of my favorite songs off this, and it's just like a regular sort of like a post-punk type song off this one, which is really great song off this one. There's Cavaliers Part 2 on this one, and then on the next record I'll show, which is the second part of the compilation, there's other Cavaliers parts to it, which is one of their most famous songs, is the Cavalier songs. This one's also got off my favorite album, the Blue Airplane Swagger. It's got some songs off this one. And so yeah, this one I picked up in Germany and Dusseldorf on my trip, our Christmas trip there a few years ago. And so I was thrilled to get this one at a really great price. Blue Airplanes are sort of hard to pick up on vinyl, very difficult. So I think I'll have to be happy with the compilations that I picked up in August. Very happy to have obtained these albums, and I'll show you the actual albums here. There's the first album. I didn't re-sleeve these at all, but it's got great lyric, inner sleeve lyrics, sleeve notes by Gerard Langley, September of 2024. He had cancer and recovering from cancer. They just had an album in 2023, so they're still making albums, but he's, I think, bedridden with cancer right now, which is unfortunate. Gerard Langley and then John Langley, the drummer, the brothers, and John Langley, they're the two constants in the band. And there's the other side with more great liner notes. And that's album 1. And then album 2 is more pictures of the band there with more liner notes. And I like how they alternate the colors between each side of the liner notes. I think that's a good touch. The photos in here are a great touch. It's not a gatefold, which is a shame. I feel like every double album should be a gatefold, but the name of the artist and their covers, and this cover and other covers of their albums, that's called Ann Sheldon. So they're big fans of Ann Sheldon. And yeah, so that's Magical Realism, the best of the Blue Aeroplanes. I highly encourage anyone to pick this one up. And let me see, the second part of the compilation, it's a separate album that didn't come together in a box set or anything. It's Outsider Art, the other Best of the Blue Airplanes, 1985 to 2025. And it's got in the hype sticker, a deep dive into 4 decades of music by art rock institution, the Blue Aeroplanes. 21 tracks, including cult cuts, live staples, and previously unreleased recordings from the archive. And this one's got sort of the newer songs on it, I feel, although there are some older songs from Swagger on this one. Your Ages is on here, which is a great song from the early part of the Blue Aeroplanes. The live songs are excellent. They don't detract at all from this compilation. Also has a 7-inch single off this one, which I probably won't pull out in the interest of time. But again, it has the great liner notes on here, and more liner notes and this side. And then record 2 is another great picture of the band there with liner notes. And there you go on that one. All right, so Getting By the Blue Airplanes, one of my favorite bands. Happy to get that one. All right. Okay, the next one is, I guess when I bought the Rolling Stones record, I also bought the Byrds from the same seller. This is like a $3 throw-in. And it's in great shape, and it's called Untitled. It's the literal name of the band. I really love the art work on this one, or the cover, or the photography. That's just a great picture of the Byrds. And this one is a nice gatefold. And I was just listening to side 2 of this one. So, and the side 2 is a studio album, and side 1 is a live album from the Byrds. So it's kind of a combination, live and studio album. And I prefer the studio album out of the 2 discs. I feel like side 1, they're really kind of a different direction, I feel, off this one on side 1. The concert, I think this was Sweetheart of the Rodeo type time frame, I want to say. So it's a lot of kind of country tinged. Side 2 is just 8 miles high. It's a whole side is 8 miles high from the concert. Which takes up the entirety of side 2, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but my favorite off this one is definitely side 3 and 4, the new studio album off this one. Happy to add the Byrds Untitled to my collection. And I'm not sure what year this is. All right, the next one here is the Inspiral Carpets, a complete single. Shout out to Richard's Vinyl Type House for showing this one and inspiring me to pick up this one. I would love to collect Inspiral Carpets and also Blue Airplanes on vinyl, getting their studio albums, but these compilations to me are just too hard to pass up. And listen to this only once, so I don't really have a opinion on this one, but a lot of these, of course, I knew from the past. But I think my favorite song by Inspiral Carpets is Two Worlds Collide. I remember growing up, that being played in Atlanta radio station constantly, and I just really latched onto that song. And then from there, I kind of explored Inspiral Carpet's past albums off that song and really grew to love them. And it's got all of the albums that they made on the back cover, which they took these songs from. And Hype Stickler, the complete singles, remastered and pressed on, limited edition, 180 gram, heavyweight, Midnight Licorice, black, double vinyl. It includes This Is How It Feels, Saturn V, Spitfire, I Want You, and many more. And so, just opening up real quick, another, again, double album with no gatefold, but it's got the nice original inner sleeves with good liner notes and good photos, I suppose. And there's, I guess, side 3 and 4, or maybe I have them backwards. This is A and B, actually. So yeah, Inspiral Carpets, really thrilled to pick up this one in my collection. All right, and the next one is Chuck Prophet, No Other Love. And yeah, originally released in 2002, mastered for vinyl. First time available on vinyl worldwide, limited edition, red splatter pressing. And this was ridiculously cheap sealed album that I picked up, and it's excellent. Really glad that I picked this one up. I wouldn't say this is red splattered vinyl. I'd say it's white splattered vinyl. It's mostly white, but yeah. So, but of course, my favorite song or the one I know the most before purchasing this is No Other Love, the title track, I believe. Yeah, last song on side A, and yeah, really kind of, I guess, what is it? Americana roots. I don't know. But kind of like reminds me a little bit of Beck when he does the slower songs. His voice kind of reminds me of Beck, which is a really great thing. A lot of these are bluesy and more upbeat though, and really enjoyed No Other Love by Chuck Prophet. Honestly, I picked this up before the Buffalo trip and haven't listened to it that much, so I need to spin it again. But happy to get this Chuck Prophet album, solo album from him. Okay, and the next one is a German band that didn't get their love in the 80s, Plan B, The Greenhouse Effect. Picked this one up at a really great price. I think all their albums are kind of like an unknown band. They kind of remind me a little bit of the Clash when I listen to them. And but I've always enjoyed Plan B, and you know, saw it for a really great price, and so I picked it up. And it's on the RCA label, and 80s alternative band. And I'm trying to pull up the year. It says 1990. I thought it was 80s. But yeah, I guess early part of the 90s, 1990, Greenhouse Effect, Plan B, German band. I guess, I think they had 3 or 4 studio albums, I want to say. I'm not sure where this one is in there. I know it's not their debut, but yeah, Greenhouse Effect, Plan B. All right, I'm a huge Kurt Weill fan, and his studio album before this one, Watch My Moves, I really had to hesitate on buying this, not because I didn't want to buy it or I was debating that that it wouldn't be good or something. It was $38 on Amazon. I was like, I don't want to pay $38 for a record, a studio album from Kurt Vile. But wound up go ahead and then spending the money because this is a new label for him. It's Watch My Moves was an album I paid a lot less for when it came out, and its value plummeted. Like you can get it now for like $15, which I encourage everyone to get that album. Yeah, so it's a double LP, and the name of the album is Philadelphia's Been Good to Me, and it's a nice gatefold, and I highly recommend Kurt Vile. I'm in a Kurt Vile mood a lot of the times. I really love him. It's kind of a stoner type, I don't know, approach to music, but really laid back, relaxing, and one I've always loved. Zoom 97 starts out this record excellently. 99 BPM, the title track. You Don't Know Because It's My Life. And then there's a really great 99th song. I think that's like seven minutes in length, which I really, really love off this one. Kurt Vile is an artist that it just gets better each time you listen to it, I find, with his records, and you can you never grow tired. It doesn't have the hooks of many songs in the chorus. It just has a sort of like a loose feel good type groove throughout the whole album. I don't know what you classify Kurt Vile as, but he's definitely unique, and you kind of either love him or hate him. I feel there's not much in between. Yeah, I got that rack there. It's a number of Kurt Vile songs, the third one down, or albums rather. And so, yeah, Kurt Vile, Philadelphia Has Been Good to Me. I grew up in Pennsylvania before moving to Atlanta, suburbs. And I really like the Schuylkill River references on his songs off this one. Very humorous on his lyrics as well. Yeah, Kurt Vile, you got to check him out if you don't know him. And so that's a great one to add. All right, and kind of ending this on a no, I'm not. All right, this one is not a good record. I should like this one. It's synth pop, Go West, Dancing on the Couch. But yeah, I can't get into this one. This is just like really overly produced 80s synth pop, and yeah, I love the cover art. I love it's 80s personified with the cover, including the back. It seems like an album I would latch onto. But I will say though that the highlight off this one is The King Is Dead. That's a great song. So if anything, keeping this album for that song. Yeah, I don't know. And let me know in the comments if you know this album, Go West, Dancing on the Couch. You think it'll grow on me? Yeah, so far not. So yeah, that's Go West, Dancing on the Couch. And then Bryan Ferry, I got this album also at a very great price, and I think the favorite song off this one is Love Me Madly. There's only 8 songs off this one. Lovely Madly, definitely a song that sticks out for me. I'm not sure what songs were released off this one as singles, but that one sticks out to me. It was a really great song, and I think that one's 8 to 8 minutes in length to end the album. And don't have any Bryan Ferry in my collection besides this one that I just picked up, so I'm happy to get this one, and it's on the Atlantic label. Yeah, no bad songs on this one, but definitely Love Me Madly sticks out. And then the last one I'll show, hopefully this video is not too long, is OMD. So my daughter and I helped my daughter at a show in Chicago, just there. It was a last minute replacement. My wife wasn't feeling good. Last minute replacement, I had to get some time off work, short notice. And so I flew up to Chicago, and then we drove back. My daughter is big time into books, and she also has a vinyl record collection. And she wanted to stop at Half Price Books, and they also sold vinyl records. And so I got this one and actually another one I'll look at. Yeah, she got. I got 2 records there at the book place, and Half Price Books, I think it's called. And this is OMD. This is Crush, and I really enjoy this one. I know it's not one of their most acclaimed albums. OMD fans don't rank this high in their collection, but So in Love and Secret, just those 2 songs alone, I think they're excellent, and I think they're slickly produced, yes, but just songs I really like off this one. But the whole album to me is just solid, and anything OMD I'm in. And so this is I got this for $10. There's no original sleeve, but the vinyl is in great condition, which is what matters. A&M album label there, and I love the cover art off this one, of course. And yeah, OMD, happy to add to my collection. I think I have 4 albums, I want to say, from OMD now. And then the next one is the Bolshoi. I see on they conveniently put the label on the actual record, which sucks, but at $13, I picked the Bolshoi up. Lindy's Party. I've talked about the Bolshoi before, that I'm a big fan of them. This is 1980s. Trevor Tanner, Paul Clark, Jan Kalicki, and Nick Chown for this album. And I'm trying to find, I don't see the year on this, but spun this once and look to spin it again. And yeah, I don't see the year. I'm gonna say it's probably 85, something like that. Yeah, but Beggar's Banquet is the label, the Bolshoi. Yep, so that's the end of this video. I appreciate you watching this far, and I did this. I hope to get back in the swing of things on Tuesday and get back into my normal routine of watching VC content and commenting. I really enjoy this community, and thank you for watching. Any comments are appreciated. And the Bolshoi, a very good album. I would encourage you to pick that one up. I do respond to all comments. I do appreciate it very much. And until the next video, we'll see you in the next one.